With the Kusama parachain auction batch 2 approaching really quickly, we do know, based on the last batch and the last bidding war that we had between Bifrost and Basilisk, that it's very likely that Basilisk are gonna take the very first spot when the second batch of parachain auctions begin. And that's of course for the 6th parachain auction. Now why do I say that Basilisk is gonna do that? Well, first of all, let's quickly talk about Basilisk to find out what it is. Well, it's a liquidity bootstrapping protocol built for Kusama. Ever since Hydra DX SnakeNet joined the Rokoku test network together with 6 other community parachains, they quickly became one of the most active participants and one of a few parachains which accomplished a successful cross-chain transfer. Now it's time to announce the next stage of the Hydra DX embedment in the polkadot ecosystem, Basilisk, and its native BSX token. Basilisk is a liquidity bootstrapping protocol designed to operate as a parachain in Kusama, the substrate canary network from the polkadot family. So that pretty much summarizes what Basilisk is, and Hydra DX is the parent network, you could think of it, or the main network, the stable network on Polkadot. Okay, Basilisk is going to be on Kusama. They're going to be supplying liquidity. Now, the reason why I say they've got a very good opportunity, and I'm definitely going to be bidding for them before the 6th parachain auction begins, of course, when they reopen the crowd loans, because I really believe that Basilisk are going to be the ones to win it. And I'll explain to you why in this video. Of course, it is a very short video, but I'm going to try and keep it straight to the point. Well, first of all, let's look at some of the recent tweets, right? So they're saying here, funny that the snake, and that's how they call the snake, right? This is their logo for Basilisk. Basilisk the snake. They've less than 3,000 followers on Twitter, but they get better engagement than some 50,000 plus accounts. They're 100% organic, and I totally agree with that because they do have a small community, yet they get a lot of support. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of the KSM that has been contributed towards Basilisk during the last parachain auction, which was over 100,000 KSM, which is like over $25 million at the time of the bidding. I'm not sure if all of that was the team. Some of it might have been the team, but I do believe the community has also contributed, likely some whales too. People that are from the parity ecosystem and Polkadot in general. I think that a lot of people follow them. I mean, you got to remember that Robert Habermeyer actually supports Basilisk. He's been talking about Basilisk quite a lot, and he's one of the co-founders of Polkadot. So think about it, like all these guys from Parity Technology, all these guys working on the Polkadot ecosystem and Kusama ecosystem, all these devs are supporting Basilisk, and these guys have a lot of KSM. So you shouldn't be surprised that Basilisk is receiving so much support, right? Aside from the regular whales, which don't have anything to do with Kusama and so on, they may just be buying because they want to hold a large amount of tokens to be able to sell for profit. We do have the whales that are involved in the ecosystem, and that's of course the Kusama devs, the Parity devs, and so on. So yes, apparently the snake is also going to be working with NFTs. So they're going to make NFTs liquid, right? Illiquid NFTs are going to become liquid.
BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap will get you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.com.
Also, they're looking at rebranding to Quetzalcoatl. Okay, maybe this is a joke, right? I don't believe this is the case. They've all obviously taken part in various events here. They're really trying to push the word out there, right? And the snake is in it for the tech. And they're going to work with Kubernetes containers. Okay, this is a technical technology, okay, where we're talking about techie stuff here. But to get back to the important part, right, and I have mentioned this before, but this is just to bring it back to you, right, to bring it back to you in case you forgot it. Dan Reeser, the VP of Karura and Akala, says, I just supported the snake BSX Finance from the Hydra DX team to win the 5th parachain slot auction on Kusama. And unfortunately they didn't, but Dan Reeser has contributed, and that actually pushed the contribution even further up, because now a lot more people that are supporting Karura and Akala are going to contribute for Basilisk, and I have no doubt about it. I think that they're going to win the 6th slot for sure, and that's why I'm going to bid for Basilisk when the crowd loans begin. Now, I am curious to get your thoughts. What are you going to be bidding on? Will you be bidding for Basilisk? So just to get back here, he does say that I want to see Basilisk and Karura team up for DeFi on Kusama. Basilisk is bringing liquidity bootstrapping pulse, a curve like AMM, and more. Also badass branding, of course. So what does that tell you? Well, not only will they be integrating with Karura to be supplying liquidity for the Karura dApp, the wallet, the swap mechanism, etc., and of course the DeFi loans that they've got, but Hydra DX are very, very likely going to integrate with Akala network to do the same. So yes, I do think that Hydra DX are also going to take a parachain auction slot on Polkadot when it comes to it, sometime in September or maybe sometime in October. It depends when they're going to be ready. I do believe that the Polkadot parachain auctions are going to be much bigger and we're likely going to have more candidates than on Kusama, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today, and I really wanted to share this information in case you weren't aware of Basilisk, BSX Finance, right? They are gonna be big. Just wait and see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.